Davido!
Yeah!
Davido! Yes, sir!
I like that mix, man.
Hey, man, shout out to DJ Fuse for that, man.
Shout out to Fuse.
Fuse did that thing, man. So listen, we're Mexican, it's Los Angeles. You're Davido, fool. Davido Morales, Garcia, Cervantes, Hernandez, way.
I like Spanish. I love Spanish people.
Timeless is out now. Timeless music is what it is, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. Back outside, boys.
Back outside, boys, man.
You know what I'm saying? Happy that, the culture is moving, my culture. You know how you guys are really proud of your culture?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the same way I'm happy that, finally, like, African culture is being appreciated and, celebrated,
100%.
It's dope. It's dope
man.
to see.
Yeah, man. Are you in LA often?
Only like when like the label wants me out there or I got a show.
It's time for work.
But I don't really be in LA. I'm more like East Coast.
East Coast.
Shorter flight, is that why?
Yeah, shorter flight. And when you in LA, it's like you basically like another country, you know what I'm saying? The time difference.
What does that mean?
Like it's far off. You know what I'm saying? From like the flight from New York to Nigeria is like 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? But then you gotta land in New York, take another 5-hour flight, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like 8 hours ahead. Time difference, you know what I'm saying. So,
but you're flying private, right?
Yeah.
Your legs are out. You're feeling good.
Even whether you're flying private or you're flying commercial, it's still like kind of stressful being like in one place. And you know, what
really?
I'm saying? Yeah.
Never flown private. I can't relate.
When you take me to Mexico, I'll pick you up a little.
Let's go to Mexico. Yes, sir. Is that one of your dreams to go to Mexico?
I actually want to go. I got a gig that booked me out there, but then it didn't fall through. But I love Mexican food. I can chop Taco Bell, chop Chipotle. I love Mexican everything. I watch like Mexican shows, everything.
Like if you're a fan of Taco Bell and Chipotle, like you're really gonna be a fan of Mexican food.
I like Mexican food.
There's a big difference.
What's the other one called? There's another one. Mexican food.
You say Del Taco?
No, there's Del Taco, but there's another one. I forget.
So that's like fast food Mexican food, which is bearable here, but once you go to the motherland, it's gonna change your life.
Bro. That
You're gonna come out speaking Spanish.
Where they cook it in the street.
Tortillas, all that.
That's it, fool. That's it. We're headed out on tour as well, the Timeless Tour.
July, you know what I'm saying? 5 arenas. Woo. Yep. We sold out 40% of the tour in 24 hours.
Dang.
Congratulations.
In Toronto, they bought 8,000 tickets in 24 hours. It's crazy.
Wow.
So
that's
we about
superstar status.
Yeah, we out of here.
Yeah.
So the tour is almost sold out right now. Production, me and the team are working so hard. You know what I'm saying? Because definitely the genre Afrobeats is bigger now. So we got to do it big.
Yes,
one of my favorites.
Yeah, we got to go big. Absolutely. Do you look back at family now and go, I told you so?
Oh.
Yes, you can't see me.
But my family always, believed, you know what I'm saying? But, I come from a family where it's like, you go to school, after you go to school, you go work for dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm from a business, Christian family.
Ooh, family business, you take over one day.
You know how it goes.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So I didn't even let my peoples know that I was a musician. My dad didn't even know I was doing music till like 2 years after I started like recording and stuff like that. So
were you nervous to show him what you were working on?
But yeah, like he didn't see it till it was like outside.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like
right.
I can imagine because I look up to him so much. Like that's like he's my everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I didn't want to also disappoint him as well because I'm the last kid of 5. So all my brothers and sisters did the same. Yeah. They graduated, master's degree.
You're expected to do the same.
So I was expected to do the same. So I just didn't want him disappointed in me. So I never really told him. I just dipped and did my own thing.
Weren't you performing one night and he called the cops on you?
Yeah, no. He didn't call the cops. He sent the cops. Yeah, because he really wants everyone to stay in school. So the deal was I could go to school I go to school for 13 days.
Yeah.
And then on the 13th day, that's 2 weeks, I get 3 days off to do my music.
Okay.
But then he'll bankroll me. The deal was he'll build me a studio. He'll finance my career. So I'm like, I'm about to shoot this video, blow up, dip again. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, yeah.
So I was going to school doing that. After 3 months, I recorded this one song and it blew up. So I'm in school bro, My boy called me like, yo. I'm like, what? He's like, I was in the club last night. All the girls are singing your song. I said, what?
You're on fire, yo.
Yeah, I'm like, you sure? I said, nah, you bugging. Send me a video. They sends me a video of when the DJ played my song. This is my first time I've ever even seen anybody celebrate me or anything like that. So I dipped. I left school because school is like 4 hours away. He put me far away from the city.
Wow. He was making sure
Yeah.
you weren't
It was chess with him. It was chess.
Yeah.
So I left the city. You know, I went back to that my friend that called me. I said, come, I just drove 4 hours. You better be right. Like I'm telling him, nigga, you better be right. You know what I'm saying? So we get in the club, and then obviously people don't know it's my record because we haven't shot a video yet. But the record was when the DJ played it, the whole club went crazy. I'm like, what? So I look at my guy like, yo, it's all. So after that, I started getting like some little gigs and stuff like that. And then my dad found out like, oh, I left school again. Cause this is the second time me running away. You know what I'm saying? So I had a big show. He saw the flyer, and then he sent the police. They arrested the promoter. Anybody that was backstage, whether you were a fan or whether even people in the crowd, everybody's going. Oh. So he was doing that for like a couple gigs. And then I dropped another song that was bigger. And then this song was so big, it was even like the president of the country's ringtone.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's on the radio as well.
It's the biggest
everywhere.
song ever. Like the police he sent in, they come in like, yo, Davido! Yo, they sent us to arrest you, but man, I can't do that to you, man. Hey, can I get a picture? Sign autograph for my daughter. So I'm like,
no problem.
Yeah.
What else you need?
Yeah. So over time after that, then he just had to.
So what were the repercussions if you had been arrested? Like jail time? What's the sentence?
Nah, he didn't. It was a fake arrest.
Yeah,
Fake arrest.
It was just more of like a scare tactic.
Yeah. They
scared straight.
The one time they just took me. They didn't even put me like behind the cell. They just had me like in the office of the like. I was chilling. They're like, oh, my dad is like, when he says he doesn't want to do music anymore, then you can let him go. So,
Wow.
So one officer walks by and his phone is ringing. Facts. I said, that's me. That's my song. Oh, you had the Davido? I said, yeah. He said, man, get up out of here. Dipped again.
That was it.
So then from that day, it was.
Did your dad have that man arrested?
Nah. It's too late.
You sure thought about it.
I compromised the whole, you know what I'm saying? The president. Man.
Yeah. What do you make of your father's behavior? Do you think it was out of fear?
I think he loved me so much, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it could be a little fear, sure.
My mom passed when I was really young, and till today I always feel like, I think maybe he made like a promise to my mom, like, take care of our baby, you know what I'm saying? That type. So like he's always very overprotective of me, and he's a man that has lived his life a certain way for so long. Something new is about. I'm first generation entertainer in my family. There's no other entertainer. There's never been any entertainer.
Wow.
And
so of course it's like, wait, what do you want to do? What are you doing?
For somebody of that caliber, he's a billionaire. So he's thinking, why are you wasting your time?
Sure,
Just go to school and come work.
Yeah, you see this money I'm making? Come with me.
Yeah, like what are you doing? And like I went to the most expensive school. But I didn't have most of my friends were in public school.
Oh wow!
So I would go to school in the rich area.
Were you ditching?
Yeah. So after school, instead of like going with where the rich kids go, I go to the hood.
Yeah.
You outside, the hood niggas is telling me, boy, what are you doing here? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? But that's where the natural people went to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So it's always been like that, like with life, and I started recording, and then it just went on.
Well, that's where the vibe was, right?
Yeah.
That's where your element was, and your sound was, right? And you have to go to it, man. So you're doing obviously great. We're poor, but it's good to have you here.
Hey, you're not poor.
Davido is here, ladies and gentlemen. Timeless is
We're
out
rich in
now.
spirit, Primo. We're rich in spirit.
That's right. We're rich
That's
in
the
love.
most important.
We love each other. You feel me? Any LA artists you want to work with?
LA artists. I mean, everybody from LA.
Yes, sir.
But not really. You know what I'm saying? Just apart from like Chris, not from LA, but he live out here.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that. Let me see.
Or how does an artist come to
I
your
like
radar?
YG, huh?
YG's dope.
I like
YG's dope. Yeah, man. It's the homie.
Everybody really.
Sure, yeah.
What you said?
So how do artists come to your radar?
My DM.
DM? Or do you stay tapped in? Like what's
I mean, like it be.
Because I know you got a lot going on. You feel me?
It be different things. Like the other day, I was at the club, and some song came on, and all the girls like So I was like, yo, who's this? So it just depends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, when it comes to artists in LA, you have Snoop, you have Tyler, the Creator, you have Kendrick Lamar, along with YG.
I do something with Kendrick.
Yeah.
I like the whole Top Dog roster.
Yeah, man.
TDE. I like that whole roster. They straight.
SZA.
Oh, yes. Woo, hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
What? In a heartbeat.
Thick as oatmeal,
she
right?
from LA.
Yeah.
I know that.
Well, we claim her. we claim her, dog. You feel me? What's up, Jackie?
You're the most followed Nigerian celebrity on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you?
How many is that? 27 million, I think. Okay.
Yeah. Like, do you ever like just keep? When it comes to like haters, are you a person who blocks people?
No, I'm used to it. But once in a while, I DM them back like, you broke ass mother. No, because people are human. Like, I've met somebody that used to troll me, like on Twitter, like bashing me. And because I have millions of followers, let me tell you something. The people with the most followers, they the ones that be noticing the most things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you think I ain't gonna see it because I got 27 mil? Oh, I'ma see it.
Yeah.
So the person walks in the room and it's all lovey-dovey. I'm like, no, you have been abusing me for 10 years. The girl do like this. She was like, oh my God, how did you see it? So I was like, why? I was like, you don't even know me. I've never met you. Why are you abusing me? No, I just did it for... So it just showed me like, yo, a lot of stuff on the internet. It's like,
not real.
It's by the way.
Not real, dog. It's fake.
Yeah.
It's fake
I want to use
outrage.
my followers for greatness.
That's it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How do you feel about the Spanish sound, man?
I love it.
Yeah.
Me and Ozuda, me and Ozuda, we was in Qatar together. We performed at the closing. So he was actually meant to come to Nigeria. Yo, David, I'm coming to Nigeria. We shoot the video. So I'm like, no, wait, because I had to leave. So we about to shoot, I think, Miami. But me and Ozuna got a record. I'll be looking for Bad Buddy everywhere. Say his name, Rob. We need to find him.
Yeah.
Benito, maybe Benito. Go by first name basis. Benito, ¿dónde está?
Benito.
You feel me?
I've
Go to
been
Calabasas. I'm sure he's there.
Yeah.
DM Kendall. Kendall's probably with them.
So I've been in the studio with Faruko. I've been in the studio with Faruko
Yes,
as well.
sir.
Also, Anuel, that's my boy.
So you picking up any Spanish?
Oh, no.
No.
Do I know any Spanish?
You got to.
Sure
primo.
you do.
I mean, you aspire to go to Mexico, Colombia.
Comida.
That's food.
Comida.
Yeah,
food.
comida. That's the only one I know.
Yeah. Mujeres.
What's
Women.
Mujeres.
Mujeres.
Let's go to Mexico.
Let's go. That's all we need.
I do want to resurface. You brought up a woman's reaction twice when it comes to like music.
Yeah.
Is that a factor when it comes to you creating?
Anything a woman like, the man like. You know what I'm saying? So that is my own.
That's your formula.
A fact.
Yeah. Anything the woman like, the man like. I was singing the other day. While they was singing, I'm F-R-E-E, because the ladies love it. So like, I was singing too. So anything I sing for, I don't sing for women, but
No, you make it for the women.
You
Men
cater.
will follow.
You like
I cater to the women. I take care of women.
You a lover.
Yes, I'm in love.
Why is the woman so important to you?
That's the reason who brought us into this world. You know what I'm saying? I have beautiful daughters. I got beautiful sisters. So I have a beautiful wife. You know what I'm saying? So I always have women, all around me. Grew up with women. Grew up mainly with my mom too. So don't play with them.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
No, man. And you're going to start a festival of your own.
Yes, I'm starting a festival because
What's
you
this about?
know I was born in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
I've lived in both worlds. I've lived in Africa. I've lived in America. So I know how. But the synergy with the two cities, with Atlanta and Lagos, to me, I hold it very dear to my heart. So I was like, yo, why don't we have our own African Coachella, our own African birthday bash? So I'm starting this festival called Away Fest. It's going to be in Atlanta, the first version. It's going to be in Atlanta every year in November. Also, I want to bring like African artists that don't have the opportunity to come to America. I was in a club the other day in Atlanta, and they played one of my boys' songs. He's an artist in Nigeria, and they were singing it word for word. And I texted him, I'm like, yo, why would you come out here to perform? He's like, doesn't he have the opportunity? So I'm doing a festival that I can bring African artists, not only artists, creatives.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a fun-filled day. We're going to be showcasing fashion, food,
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's
and
amazing.
finally music.
Yes, sir. Bringing it all back together.
You aspire to be a cultural icon, I assume.
Definitely.
Which I think you already are.
Because
you're on your way there.
I remember landing in America 15 years ago for school, and people were not even educated. People were like, how did I get here? Like, do y'all have airports?
Right. Yo.
Were you offended almost?
No, I wasn't, because like I said, I've lived in both places. So I know that I'm half American. You know what I'm saying? So I know that if you're in America, you're not educated on what Africa is really like. Everywhere got their bad parts.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Just like, even for example, even like in Mexico, like sometimes they make it look crazy. Like, yo, everywhere has good parts.
Well, it's crazy in Mexico everywhere, but there's some nice parts.
There is. I get what you're saying.
No, but you understand what I'm saying? Like,
parts.
obviously, I'm not gonna go to the dangerous parts.
Of course
you know what
not.
I'm saying?
No.
So, you know, just being an African that came to America years ago, and how people were not educated about how Africa really is compared to now, where it's like you tell somebody, from Nigeria, I'm like, now it's like, I love Nigerian music. You know what I'm saying? I love.
For sure.
You know, we have social media. You know what I'm saying? I'm making life look good. You know, for back home, and we have, we got a $65 million jet. You know what I'm saying? We're making it look possible.
Right.
Making the lifestyle look possible. Like the same bottles y'all popping here, we have it in Africa. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's always been my thing to like showcase like Africa. I've always loved
and what it looks like and feels like. Sure, man. Yeah, man. You know, kids can be tough, man. You did they ever make fun of your accent?
No, because I was like half American, so I always
So all good.
Turn it up American. Let me hear the American accent.
It was good, man. It was good.
You got it. It's like two people.
We're in America.
You're David right now.
It was headed.
Yo, if you could have a convo with any hip hop artist, who would it be?
How long convo could be?
As long as you want.
20-minute convo, 30-minute convo, 45 minutes. Maybe sit down, have some dinner.
Kanye.
You want to understand him,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Kanye.
There's
What's up with you, man?
What's up with you, bro? Oh shit!
What the fuck, dog?
Oh, you bringing a burner?
Yo, going back to Africa, what's the exchange rate in Nigeria at the moment for the dollar?
It was better, you know what I'm saying, but now it's not that good. So that's like $1 to 700 our money.
Okay.
So $1 is like 700. But before, it was leveled up.
Word.
Yeah. Before it was leveled up.
Any female rappers you want to work with?
Yeah. Ice Spice.
Yeah.
Like, damn, she in the mood.
Damn, she in her mood.
I like her journey. I like her journey. I like how, when she first came out, everybody was like, yo, she's and then she just keep bringing the bangers.
Yeah. When she first dropped, she's trash.
Yeah. I like Lotto too. Lotto, dope. Glorilla too.
Yeah.
How's the female movement in Africa?
Yeah, we got, Thames. You heard of Thames?
Yeah.
Yeah,
all
of
day.
course. Love Tim.
Tiwa Savage. Who else? Ira Star. It's a couple strong females.
Yes, sir. Yo, No Competition, Champion Sound, love those on the project as well.
Thank you.
No Competition, talk to me about that.
No competition. Like I said, I like making, like when I write my songs,
You like making people feel special?
I love it.
Yeah.
It works every time.
It works every time. Yes, sir.
Who doesn't want to be unavailable?
Unavailable.
I'm unavailable. Like I ain't got time for that. But like with No Competition, I really just wanted to make the average girl feel special. You know what I'm saying? You might be, No Competition means you should be comfortable in your own skin, your own body, whether you're big, you're small or short. So with the video for that, it's gonna be like a, you remember that, what's that movie called? Like the pageant show?
Who's in it?
Miss Congeniality? Yeah, Sandra Bullock. You see how she came in like won the whole thing, and that's like how I was writing the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feel is crazy too, man.
That's my favorite record.
That's your favorite one?
If it makes me feel good, I'll be waking up.
It's a feel good joint, man.
Yeah. Phil, we shot the video. This album, the creative process was very, very natural for me. It wasn't a thing of the label like, oh yeah, you got to get back in. and start work. You know, just let me do my thing. Natural friends around. I didn't really go for like big producers. I went to producers that were hungry.
Okay.
The young boys that are hungry.
Yeah,
like,
you gonna get that sound.
They staying up 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get the sound right. And I remember.
Well, there's like 100 versions of Unavailable.
Yeah.
So that's everybody working.
Yeah. So I was telling like the producers, like, yo, you know when this album come out, y'all go blow up, right? Wow. They're like, thank you, sir. Thank you, boss. Thank you for the opportunity. So after the album came out, we went out and I could just see the reactions on their face. Like, I told you, you know what I'm saying? Even today,
wow.
I woke up, I was watching one of the producers on the album, his Instagram. You know, he got a fresh new condo, got a nice little car, you know what I'm saying?
His thing, yes sir. He's putting on, man.
Feels good.
Man. And the artwork, can you define the artwork?
The artwork just represents a lot of things in my life. I lost my son last year.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
So he loved like nature. He loved like trees. His best animal was like an elephant. Oh. You know, and timeless. So if you look at the cover, you see elephants, you see a lot of things that, and then you see like a bird on the left, and that represents like him. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And like half of the songs, he was like with me in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Recording. So that's really why the artwork, you know, came out there. Wanted to make the music timeless. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able in 20 years to play this album and it has the same feeling. You know what I'm saying? When I perform my music, till today I come out with a song I recorded 13 years ago. Whew. And it's the same crowd reaction. Yeah. I have people that in the crowd that are 12 years old, they wasn't even born when I dropped this record. You feel me?
And they going crazy
and
for it now.
Crazy. So what is that called? We call it timeless.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So when we're, you know, looking for a theme for the album, you know, we're timeless.
You're a strong man. You're a brave man, bro.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, man.
Sure.
Davido, Timeless, out now. Congratulations, my G. Let's get it, man. Come see us anytime. You got a home here at Real 92.3.
Sure. And we go to Mexico.
Let's go to Mexico. Let's book it. Let's get to it.
That's right.
Yo, check out more of our YouTube interviews now, ASAP+. Download the free iHeartRadio app so you can check out the Cruz Show podcast.